Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Mike. And in today's video, we're going to pick some capers in English, I think. Right, Daddy?
Yes.
And in a place called Mistra. And they go really good with salt, and some people even put vinegar with them. So we'll see when we pick them. And we'll also do the full process. Okay, so these are kapar, and the smaller the better. Like, you don't want to pick these because they're right about to get the flowers. And then this is the next stage, opening the flower. And a flower like this, and when it's dry, I can't really find a good flower, but that's when it's dry. That's the last stage. So you don't want the smallest of them like these. You want maybe a tiny bit bigger, like that. So we'll pick that.
Is this good?
And put it in a bag, good? Which we would get with us. If you leave these kapar till June, then they'll have like little baby worms in them. So I recommend picking them maybe April and May.
If you leave these kapars,
and also there are different kinds, like these red ones, and there are even some green ones. These bushes grow so high, and even out of the cracks, like of forts even, they grow. Forts. And just look how many. These are the green kind, not the red or any other. Oh wow, and look at this. It's coming out. Let me move that leaf. No, it's coming out, the flower.
How nice is. Look what comes out of the flower after. Look, see? That grows really big after, in about 2-3 weeks.
This comes out of the flower after. We're picking for around, I don't know, 10 minutes, and we already picked like 200 grams and counting. I think this is maybe a medium-sized jar. This is called a flishkoon.
Looks like over there.
If they grow this big.
Oh, they grow
and
bigger.
Look, and they grow even bigger.
Some people eat them too, but we don't like them that much.
Yeah, people eat them too, but we don't like them that much. And we moved to another bush.
Because it looks like a ball.
And this one is smaller, but still massive. I've been picking kapar for around half an hour, maybe. And I think we picked around 300 grams or maybe 350. We picked, if you do some simple math, we picked around 10 grams per minute. And divide that by 3, we picked around 3 grams per minute each. Now, this is the second step. You have to take these and pull out the stems. You don't need to pull out the stems, but if you're gonna put it in a salad, it makes more sense to take them out. And then, what do we do after we pull off the stems? Some salt. And we just put it like that. Everywhere. And we need a lot of salt for this. Then we just cover it. And we leave it for around 5 or 6 days. Put them outside, so don't put them in the fridge or anything. Like, just leave them on the counter for a few days. 5 or 6 to be exact. Is the kapar 5 days later from when I did the last part, you remember. And yeah, if there are worms, in case there are worms, that's why we put the salt, so that they go out, and that's why we're gonna wash them in this strainer. So, wanna demonstrate? Look, can you show me the worm?
No, there's doo-doo in there, you see?
Yeah, so we wash it.
You wash it, they come out, okay? No.
You don't need to wash it one
Go, you want to film?
Yes. We're gonna put in the kapar.
We put them all in there. We wash that. And then we rinse.
You don't want to squish them because they're
Delicate. Very.
there a little bit, yeah. Okay. You look through them, they seem clean enough.
Wait, Daddy, wait.
Get jars or like that. You have to look inside and make sure it's clean, like that one is, and so is this. And then that's where we put the cup par, and we'll show you in a second. You have to take this jar, and you have to take a spoon, the capers, and put them in. And you have to put them in, you have to keep putting them in till this line, till where the paper meets. So, yeah. Okay. And now, this is another step. To put salt once you put them all in the jars.
Why?
Because I don't really know.
Because we rinsed them off, Sabi. That salt will melt into them. What does it smell like?
It smells strong and like I can't really describe it.
And how long do you have to keep it like that in the dark, at room temperature?
At room temperature, you have to keep it in the dark at room temperature for at least a month before you can start eating them.
Very good.
With salad, they come good. With bread and all sorts of stuff like that. So that's the end of today's video. And yeah, so all the salt from up here will melt down into it. And you have to leave it, don't forget to leave it in the dark at room temperature for at least a month before you can start eating it with like bread or salad or whatever. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and see ya next time. Bye!